I still can't believe you get bees in the post. So this nuke is just all wasps and she is dead. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. 100 as soon as possible. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So look what arrived in the post this morning. I've got 4 F1 Buckfast mated queens from BS Honeybees. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to get any more bees this year. We've got enough now for this year, but yet again, I have gotten carried away. So I popped to Keith to drop all his equipment off from the 4 colonies we had on the weekend, and while I was at his, he suggested he still needed to knock his colonies down a little bit for winter, and if I wanted, I could take some splits from his. So I've ordered myself 4 queens, we've got 4 new nukes. We spent all day yesterday painting these and getting our frames ready. Really good. Got these from Simon the Beekeeper, they were quite reasonable. Ordered them Monday night and they arrived Wednesday. We're just on the border of making viable overwintered nukes. So I don't know, we're just gonna have to see if they make it, but for the cost of the bees, which is £35, it was well worth giving it a go. If you buy an overwintered nuke in the spring, it's going to be in the region of £300. So I'm going to take these to Keith's now. We're going to pop the queens in at his. I'll just show you them quickly. So here we go, there's the 1, there's the 2. I still can't believe you get bees in the post. It's absolutely crazy. We've got our 4 queens there and all the attendants in there as well. They're just looking after the queen. So we're going to get these, we're going to pop some frames of brood from Keith's colonies into these nukes. We're going to pop the queens in, and then I guess we'll pop back in a few days to open these little tabs and release the queens. So here we are, we've just gotten back from Keith's. We've got all 4 nukes set up on our hive stands. We've put a couple frames of brood and a frame of stores in each of these. We shook as many bees as we could and then placed the 4 queens inside. Now the plan is to leave them as they are with the queens still in the cages for the next few days, letting the bees get used to their new queens and the pheromones. We'll pop back later in the week and release them all. Okay, so we came to the apiary this morning. We've had another wasp attack. So our 4 nukes that we got set up only a couple days ago with our new queens, 2 of them were getting absolutely devastated by the wasps, and I didn't see any bees going in, just wasp after wasp. So I closed them down, closed the entrances on them. I put some wasp traps in front as well. And the wasp traps are just catching so many, they're so full. But I'm really worried about these 2 nukes. So we're gonna have a look and see what they're like. I think what we'll do is we'll move these nukes off the hive stands and just open up the entrance and try and let the wasps out. We'll have to relocate these because if they stay here, I just don't think they're going to survive. It'd be similar to the last hive where they just got absolutely devastated. Oh, nightmare. Let's have a look at the top, see if there's any wasps in the feeder. So this nuke is just all wasps, which is not good at all. We're going to open this perspex off and just let them all out, I think. Okay, that did not go as planned. So I've had to bring all 4 nukes with the 4 queens onto the roof. If you've seen the previous video, yeah, this is my bedroom apiary. I don't have a backyard. I've had to make do with putting them on my roof. Now I wasn't expecting to have 5, it was just the 1. We had a similar problem with wasps with this hive. It has done better since moving it here. The wasps don't seem to be quite as bad, and I can keep an eye on it from my bedroom window. So we're gonna have a look through the 4 hives today. I've got a bit more bad news to tell you. This hive over here, I had a quick look a couple days ago, and unfortunately one of the queens had died. She was still in the cage. I don't know how she died. Don't think it was anything related to the wasps. She looked like she got stuck in the fondant side of the cage. So I've called BS Honeybees and they're going to send a replacement out. Now, it was supposed to arrive by 1 PM today, but the postman hasn't been, so I have no idea what's happening with that. But as soon as we've got her, we're going to put her in. And then also have a good look through the other 3 and yeah, see how the queens are getting on, if they're laying eggs. Again, don't have the camera lady with us today, so I'm going to try and film this myself. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but just bear with me. I don't know why the wasps have been so bad at our apiary site. They had died down recently, the last sort of couple weeks, which is why we decided to put the nukes there in the first place. But then it was less than 48 hours from when we got our nuke set up that the wasps ended up raiding, so we've really had no choice but to bring them here. Hopefully, once they've got a bit more established, we can take them back to the site to leave them there over winter. I'm not sure if the neighbours are going to be too happy with the setup we've got here, but we'll just have to see how things go. I'm going to start with this one, and I guess we'll just work our way around. Oh, I forgot I even did that. I put this divider in. Not much happening with that one. Without a queen shortly, this colony is just going to end up dying off. So we need a new queen as soon as possible. I'm sure they'll be really happy to accept a new queen, but there's no queen cells in there. So there's not much we can do with that one until we get our new queen. So let's move on to the next one. Hopefully we've got a better look with the other 3. Okay, so I hope you can see there. Let's have a look what this has been quite busy. Probably shouldn't have put this one right next to my bedroom window. So I had to keep the window closed when they have been a bit more active. So let's have a look if the queen has actually come out. That is not good. So she's still in the cage and she is dead. So that's 2 queens that have died now. All the fondant's been eaten through, but the queen's just in there. So there is a queen cell here. It is just there. I'm just going to take it off. That is going to be charged. Yep. So we've only got 3 frames really worth speaking of here. Okay, fingers crossed the other 2 are doing better, surely. So nuke number 3. Lots of bees in this one. Come on, Queenie, where are you? Oh, I haven't seen her yet. She should be fairly obvious. She should have a big blue disc on her back. Signs of a queen, but can't quite see her, so I guess we'll give that one another week. She must be doing a good job of hiding there. Yep, she doesn't seem to be in there, so that's good news. Oh, there she is. Okay, so we have found 1 queen. Really quite obvious there. She's got a real bright blue disc on the top, so strange how we couldn't see her in the other hive, because that is really very obvious. I believe there are eggs in there. Yes, looks like to me, so that's great news. Okay, so fingers crossed this is in a better state than some of the other nukes. Okay, so that is a frame of stores. That was one of the very light frames. It is still very light, and they haven't really done much with that either. It's just all syrup. Well, there's no larvae that I can see. God, this isn't looking good, is it? Can't find any queen, can't see any eggs, can't see any queen cells, but then there's no eggs to make queen cells out of. Okay, so that didn't go as planned whatsoever. So, firstly, they got attacked by the wasps. We brought them here, and it turns out 2 of the nukes, the queens have died in, and 1 seems to be doing well, but we can't find the queen in that one. I think we'll just have to give that more time, potentially have a look next week. No queen cells though, so that's great. I think we can see some eggs. This one we found the queen, and they all seem settled in. So that is good for as far as those 2 nukes. This one again, this is the one from the first wasp attack, and can't find the queen today. There's no eggs in there at all, so I'm not sure, although Paul is going to give me another nuke to replace this one, and I think it might be best to try and combine those, and we might have to combine those 2 as well, and just to see how we get on. Yeah, if you stayed this long, thanks for watching. Keep you updated, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.